I'm Diamond.
And I'm Letitia, and this is episode 6 of In the Know.
So, we got to start off with Xing. What was we going to know in our week or our day? Like how our day was or our week?
I'm going to go with day. I'm going to go with day because it's only Tuesday. But it's been a week.
How was your day?
Long. Actually, we should take a shot.
My day was very calm, very relaxed. Got some schoolwork done. Just regular life stuff.
And my day was hectic. I was like on the road all day. And out and about. On the road and out and about. But I felt really good. I feel glad to be sitting here with you guys today.
Yes. We get excited when we get to record.
Yes, it's like a check-in. Like, you know how sometimes you might check in with your friend and you be like, you know, like, hey girl, how you been? I feel like this has become that. Today we're going to get into everything relationship experience. So let's get into it. Are you dating?
Right now, I'm going to say I'm not dating. I'm more so like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just trying to be focused. I feel like I know myself and I know that I can get like easily distracted. So I'm just trying to stay clear-minded and just, it's hard to like be around somebody while learning how to be alone, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What makes you like not want to date? Because we know like how like dating is. Like people want to date, people want to be in relationships, people want to do everything, but like what makes you feel like, yeah, I don't want to date right now and I'm just I'm good.
I feel like I just have higher standards and I can't lower my standards because I'm bored and stuff. Because I've just done that too many times and it never works out. It's like, it'd be, not going to say a waste of time because of course you learn lessons from everything. But for me, I feel like it's a waste of time. There's really no options. Now, when I come across an option and I feel like I want to date this person, I want to be with this person, then that'll happen. What about you?
I wouldn't say dating. Like, I'm not going to say dating.
Yeah.
But, yeah, talking to a person, for sure. I'm not... What can I say? Like, I definitely understand what you're saying because I feel that same way. Like, I don't feel like I want to talk to people about stuff. Like, right now, I do just feel like I'm in a season of focusing on what I need accomplished and just trying to navigate that alone is a bunch.
Yes.
To try to even just wrap your head around. So like kind of throwing in that extra like burden on top. Not like that is a burden, but it's a burden when you're trying to focus on like the things that's important.
Everybody know whether it's a boy or girl. Like for boys, girls are distractions, and for girls, guys are distractions. We all know that.
Yes.
Common sense, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I definitely understand where you're coming from, and then sometimes it's just like you gotta take that time to just be like, no.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of the times it do be just loneliness.
Yeah.
That makes people choose people. Like you just be lonely, and even if it's not seen, like you know, people be like, "How is it lonely?" Like I'm not lonely, but like I think loneliness is like a mind state. It's not like a like if people are around you, you can still be lonely. So it's like a mind state. It's not like a thing you can change by just putting yourself around people.
The worst thing, and that's what I feel like I'm comfortable with being single or being not dating because what I realized is sometimes I feel lonely, so I go and talk to people, but it never really truly satisfies it. And what I realized is when I'm around the person, I have to be super overly affectionate because I just feel like I'm not getting something. Like, I don't know, it'd be like overly because it's like, damn, why don't I feel fulfilled in it? I feel like people that are in relationships and they're truly in love, they can just sit around each other. People.
Yes.
Why do I feel like I like need the attention or I gotta do the most or I just have to go out my way to do certain things? I feel like those are the signs of loneliness. And actually, I screenshotted this TikTok. It said, psychology taught me that signs of loneliness include oversharing when there are people to listen, becoming obsessive about relationships, being overly helpful, feeling like no one knows or sees you, and putting other people's needs before your own.
You actually, like, you know what? The part where it said being overly helpful, that might actually be a sign. Because I feel like sometimes I can be like, or so say for instance, like you go into work and You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
you just want to
exactly
do a
what you're
bunch of
talking about.
extra stuff, like, in the morning just to get everything together. But I really do feel like they could be because you lonely. And that's crazy. That go back into the video from the other week when we was basically talking about how being the youngest can make you, like, an overachiever, or, like, just being overlooked can make you an overachiever. The same with, like, other feelings, like being lonely, that can make you more helpful.
Yep.
It's like, it's just like when you think about stuff like that, it'd be crazy because it's like you just think whole time I'm a good person. Whole time,
bro,
you got stuff going on.
I see everybody. I wish. Hold on, let me see if I can find the video. Give us 1 second, guys.
Yes, let's pause it.
Please. So one of the comments say, "I thought I was just kind. Now I'm crying. People pleasing is a form of loneliness, all on its own." Let me see. You didn't hold my hand first. It's really embarrassing, honestly. I find it pushes people away.
Honestly,
bro, when I seen that, I thought, wow.
Hold on, y'all. The TikTok just hit me with about. This is, you're getting raw footage of me, like, learning something about myself.
Bro, you should have seen. I screenshotted it because I'm like,
when you said that, it made, like, it triggered something in my mind that made me think, oh my gosh, like, I like, not that I'm not a good person, but it's like, I think I'm a good person because, oh, I do this whole time. It's just stemming from loneliness. So if I wasn't lonely, who would I be? How would I be?
And that's why,
like,
and it's so crazy because I actually recorded a video earlier about this. It's crazy that we decided to talk about this because I don't even think this is what we said we was going to talk about.
Yeah, this wasn't a topic. Yeah, this wasn't an original topic.
But challenging yourself, because I feel like, of course, nobody wants to be single. Nobody wants to not be dating. Yeah. But I seen something earlier that said, if you keep putting yourself in the same situation and not getting the same results, what, like, are you slow, basically? Yeah. So I thought, wow, there's really some self-work that needs to be done, because when you're alone, you shouldn't feel lonely. Like, you should always have yourself. So to feel lonely is kind of insane, and that's like some type of trauma or something. So I feel like you gotta know how to make yourself happy. Because if you're alone and you have hobbies and you already know what you want to do, you're actually excited that you're alone, because it's like, okay, now I can get everything that I want to do. You got a list that you've been wanting to check off. So
when I'm alone, bro, I don't even think you understand how busy I'm.
It's not a bad thing to say, like, you need space or you need time. I feel like I am guilty of that. I feel like I don't be wanting to hurt people's feelings because I want to be alone, or I'm just used to a certain way. Like, okay, I'm always doing this or I'm doing that, or when I'm home, I try to go see my family. But what if I just want to go home and just chill and just be by yourself without that guilt of, oh, I have to go do this, I have to do that, I have to see this person, I have to sit and talk to this person so they don't think that I don't care about them no more. It's like you can balance it out. Still contact your friends and your family and reach out to them, see how they're doing, but still take time for yourself. Don't overdo it for everybody and then not yourself. Leave yourself in the corner. Dang.
You know what, that actually might have just taught me something.
Oh my gosh, that's what I was talking about in the video I recorded. You try to, like, go out externally and find love. So like, you try to find happiness and other things or people. You try to find, like, fun and other people. Like, oh, I don't know if I'm with this person, I'm having fun. Like, okay. But when that's gone, you be bored as hell. So it's like, who's really the problem here? It's not the people. And you feel, and you might feel like, dang, like, why these people aren't here for me, or why aren't they helping me? But it's like, the real help is you.
You want to know what's crazy? A long time ago, I realized that, like, if, like, because I'm such a person who, like, I need to be doing stuff, when I deem somebody like a person that I have fun with and it's not around, and I feel like it just don't feel right, I had to get to the point where it's like, dang, well, why don't it feel right? Like, you gotta ask yourself, like, what fun? What's fun for me? And then that's when I started to pick up, like, hobbies and stuff, and like little things that I might like to do, because it was like, I would be bored, and I would just do what I would do if I was with the other person, but it don't feel the same. So like if I'm used to going out with my friends, right, and we go to the bar and we drink and we do hookah, to do it alone is cool, but it don't feel the same. So it's like I had to find things that I liked that gave me the same funness as like being able to go out and drink with my friends.
Yeah.
So it was like it's not the same type of fun, but it's a different type of fun that makes me happy. It make me feel good. It make you know, like everything that you need without it being like that, you know, different type of vibe.
Yeah.
It's like you definitely need to learn things outside of like what's normal to you. Like you kind of gotta like put yourself in uncomfortable situations.
You have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, even if the first week of you trying to be alone and be by yourself, you probably go insane or go through withdrawal of people and all of that. It's like, I don't know, I just feel like you have to go through that because it kind of that's what you're used to. Whenever your body is not feeling something normal, I feel like it's going to react, and it might cause a negative emotion like anxiety or depression or feelings of loneliness. But really, you're just like a little butterfly. I mean, a little what do they call it? Before caterpillar just turning into a butterfly. Like it's just ripping off of you, and of course it hurts at first.
Yeah, it do.
But I feel like you have to go through it. Everybody got to go through it. Some people go through it at 20. Some people do it at 30. And some people never learn at all.
55. Literally. Some people learn at 55. Like, they don't even learn it no earlier.
Yeah.
It's just a journey.
Yeah, I was about to say, we just say all of it to say, even though you appreciate your relationships and you value your relationships, don't depend on them to make you happy. Even if you have a husband and y'all been married for 10 years, still have your own life, still do things that you like to do, still take care of yourself.
And this might be an unconventional way of thinking, but I really don't feel like those relationships are over certain things. Like, you definitely have some relationships that are more fed and they keep you more grounded, so you got to put more into it. Like, I for sure believe like your community should be one that you constantly give to, like your community circle, like your girls and your friends and like whoever helps you be you. Like, for women, I think women just need a certain type of pouring into. So like, I think they do need pouring into from their partner, but I think they're pouring, like the pouring into that they need to make them feel alive is through their women that they know. So it's like the men does a lot, but I think women need more than their men to do a lot. And I think that's why sometimes why guys can feel like women want so much. Yeah. But it's like,
that's probably why they never feel appreciated.
Yeah, because it's like, I think women want that community love from one person, and it's kind of impossible to do that and like fulfill that. But like, that's why you need other relationships to help you, so you can be able to like navigate it, because it's not easy. Because it's like you want your partner to do stuff like support every achievement that you got, be there for when you need them, bring you lunch if you forgot it at home, you know, just all the things. But it's like one person can't do everything. But it's like, if you have your multiple relationships and they also add into you, it helps you. But if it's just the one person, it's kind of, you're not going to get everything you need, because you're going to be drained, because women give so much. So it's like they need a bunch of things to give back to them. It's just that one person is not enough. And it's not to say that is like bad to have that one person. It's just you have to have many things that pour into you. And I feel like sometimes women can just focus on a man. So it can be like, so it can be like the other things that they should have in their life are not pouring into them, because they're not giving it as much attention as it needs to have to be able to pour in them. I feel like that's really what it be.
And I think that's definitely why you have more like quote unquote crazy women, because they are more focused on their relationships. So when things happen or things go wrong, they're so angry because that's the only thing that they have.
Yeah, that was their support system.
They don't know what to do without them. And that's how you end up in situations
where you can't leave.
Yeah, where you can't leave and stuff, because you just become so dependent on it. But if like you have your own stuff that you like and you know yourself and you know what you want to do, you got your goal straight, head on straight, forward, ready to go, I feel like you can be.
Yeah, but I say I really do feel like you could be good and anything can work. I feel like a lot of relationships probably will work out more if everybody kind of focused on nurturing all the relationships, like you probably would do better in life overall. Because it's like, it's not one person giving you love. I feel like people can sometimes be stingy in relationships because they just wanted to be their partner giving them love and them giving a partner love. But it's like, damn, bro, they need friends. They need a mentor. They need
a post about that. It was one specific slide because the whole thread was just about like, it was just like signs that like, I forget what the signs were, but it was something about in a relationship with men. And then one of the slides basically said, be careful on how jealous they are when you hang around your friends and family because it'll become less and less. So like you're spending less time with your friends and your family because every time you do that, he's giving you the side eye or he gets an attitude or he just don't want to talk to you because you decided to go be with other people, even though it's your friends and family.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a tricky situation. Yes. That's a tricky situation because it'd be like, it really depends on the situation because I feel like some situations it'd be like the family or the friends be treating the partner weird. So it'd be like the partner don't want to be around, but it's like sometimes the partner that has the family and friends that's treating the other one wrong, they be trying to stick up for their partner. So now it's like they separating themselves. Yeah. But it's like there might be a situation that's different than jealousy on the end. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, yeah, I was so thinking about that. But it's like, I definitely feel like a person who's jealous of your family and friends probably shouldn't be around. Yeah. Because that's like your family and friends. Like you don't ever really end those relationships. I feel like
that's insane to be jealous of a friend or family member.
Bro. Also toxic relationships.
What about them?
It's like, I was about to say, what do you think the cause is? But the cause could be anything.
Yeah, but toxic relationships.
But it's like, I'm interested in know. Like I feel like I know, but I'm interested. Like I just want to know. Maybe we need a psychologist here. I need to know why.
Let me try to tap into my psychologist.
Like it's like, to me, it's like, why is it so addicting?
I think that it's a comfortability thing because a lot of people had toxic relationships growing up, like with family. They didn't have the best relationships, or these are the relationships that we seen on TV or reality TV, and we think that's what love is. It's like growing up and being abused, so you be with abusers because that's what you are used to. That's what you're used to. So, and it's a part of also not giving yourself that time to be alone and get to know yourself. Yeah. Because I feel like that's like something that you just kind of like revert to because you're scared of real love. You're scared of actually having a challenge.
Yeah, that's a defense mechanism.
Think challenges are being in a relationship and like, let's just say your partner cheated or y'all arguing or y'all fought. That's not a challenge. Challenges are like you being able to face certain situations, like you being able to say, you know what, I don't take accountability. Now that's hard. You can fight anybody. Somebody can cheat on you. You can cheat on somebody else. That's easy. Yeah. But like being able to face yourself and like realize certain things about yourself and accept it.
I always say that because I feel like as you like change and like you go through situations, and you might have gone through a situation that was like toxic, but then when you grow and you're a different person, and like you might wanna do the same old thing, and if you was to do it, it would feel good, but it's like to choose to do something different is even stronger. Yeah, it's like a person choosing to be kind. It's like they had to be.
You don't have to be kind.
Like to choose to be kind is a person who has seen like some things because they understand a lot. Like in my experience, I've seen things to where it's like I don't want to be a shitty person or like talk to people any kind of way or like do certain things because it's just like I know.
Yeah, you came a long way.
Yeah, it's like I know. Okay.
No, that's a good thing.
But yeah,
that's a good thing because I feel
like
like you didn't used to care about
I
what
definitely
you said
didn't.
or how people felt about it.
Yeah, I was like, so I'm not even gonna say raw because I feel like rawness and like just brutal. I feel like rawness and like just like brutal, like just rudeness are two different things. So I'm not gonna say like rawness, but it was definitely so like brutal. And I feel like I choose, like, not to say that those words don't come to my mind or I might think something quick, but like I just choose to just go a different route. And that's strong to me because I know how low down it can go.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, and I think that's how you just get caught in those constant cycles of just like experiencing the same thing over or having the same feelings because you're not facing them. You're just like replacing, like, you know how people go from relationship to relationship, they're not actually helping themselves, they're just replacing. It's like
addiction.
you stop smoking but you start drinking. Is you're really just replacing,
picking up a different. But you want to know something, and this is like a sidebar, but I really like that with addictions. I learned that once you put one down, you pick another one up. So it's like if you decide to replace a bad one with a good one, you can, that can become your addiction in a sense. So it's not like you're addicted to it, but in a sense you are addicted to it because your addiction just transfer things.
Yeah, because I'll say that's the good thing about it though, because in that you're still choosing. If you know that everything is going to become an addiction for you, to choose the best addiction for you, that's discipline right there. Like, okay, I can be addicted to eating or I can be addicted to working out. I would choose to be addicted to working out. I can choose to be a shitty person or I can choose to be a better person. Yeah.
Like, remember we, a while ago, we was doing like vapes. Vapes. We was doing vapes. Y'all, when I tell y'all we was on them things.
No, first we was doing hookah.
Oh yeah. Hookah.
We was doing hookah.
We was on hookah. Like, when I tell you we was on hookah, we would come home from class and do hookah. Like, that's bad. Like, we wasn't even went into a night out. Like, we was coming home from class and do hookah.
Just in the living room chilling doing
hookah. Like the hookah.
That's what everybody was doing hookah though. Like, everybody. It didn't matter what people was doing in the house, in the lounge, at the beach.
Early in the morning, lunch, dinner. Like, people was doing it. But because we was tired of, like, making the hookah and stuff, we bought vapes. And I remember during that time, like, I was smoking and I was like, gotta be done with these joints. Yeah, I'm like, I gotta be done with these joints. And I'm like, I don't know how. Yeah. I genuinely didn't know how.
I'm proud because we only did it for 3 months.
Yes. I genuinely didn't know how we stopped it because it was to the point where I was not going to class. I would get up, get
made
dressed.
Me so lazy.
Yes, I would get up, get dressed, walk to class. Get to the building, look at the classroom, and think, no. No, I can't go to class. Like,
we'll get all the way to the building. Just
I'll be like, yo, no, I can't. I gotta go back home.
5 minutes late. Might as well just go
bro. All I am is 5 minutes late. I'm about to go back home and start over again with the next class, and then do the same thing. We switched that out for working. But like,
you just gotta choose what
you do. You really gotta choose your addictions. And I think when I say addictions, I mean addictions. Like, I'm not talking about something that you do once or twice here and there. No, you gotta look at like what you're addicted to. Like, if it's your phone, like if you can't stop picking up your phone, you need to put something on your phone that's like a stop or something. Or if you're gonna pick up your phone, it needs to just be things that you have to look at, like schoolwork. Maybe a few games. Take social media off of it. Yeah, an ebook. Like, you gotta kind of reprogram it to do something that you want instead of like letting it like take over you. Because it's your addiction, but you can level it out. Like, it's so weird. I always feel like when bad things happen to people, it be a test of strength. And like, I'm not gonna say a test of strength of like, damn, can you handle another situation in life? You know, like, I don't think it's like that. Like, what else can you handle on your back? I think is a test in strength in your decision making.
Yes.
Like, in what is it called? Discernment. Like, your strength in discernment. Because I feel like, even say for instance, a person like lose everything, blah blah blah. What people choose to do in that situation is what makes them who they become next.
I was just gonna say that.
So like, if you do go through a situation where it's like, damn, you homeless, you can't do this, you can't find a job, da 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 da. People who have discernment and they know, okay, I got myself in this fucked up situation. What's next? They start piecing together their life. Okay, I might have to get a job first, or before I can get a job, you know what? Maybe I need to go to the shelter so they can help me out, and then I can get a job.
Yeah.
And then I can do this, and then I can. They slowly work themselves up, and that's how they become that better person in 3 months. But just because you lose your house don't mean you're gonna be a millionaire in 3 months. But you gotta do the work and be strong in the decisions that you make.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. I feel like that stuff is definitely there to test you and also to prepare you for the next level of your life. And thinking about when people say like you're gonna sink or you're gonna swim. That's real, because things come unexpectedly to you all the time. So it is how you choose to handle the situation, and that's what I was saying about making better decisions. Because if I'm making the same decisions over and over and over again, and I'm not liking the outcome, I need to clearly change something.
The decisions.
So yes, you're gonna have to do stuff that make you uncomfortable or feel like you have nobody or feel like you're the loneliest person
on the
world.
planet. Yes.
But as long as you get through it and you stay strong in yourself and your beliefs and keep having faith, what's going to stop you?
Right.
What's going to stop them?
Right.
What's going to stop us?
Nothing.
Exactly.